So there's the Cambodian mobile phone scam. Let me tell you guys about the Cambodian mobile phone scam and theft and crime syndicate. So this is a mobile phone store, and so is this one here. There's one right next to it as well. Right here you can kind of see there's the Oppo sign. This one here, I think might be one as well. There's a lot of them here, and there's none down there. But there's like 3 or 4 like mobile phone places where you can buy secondhand mobile phones, all like right next to each other. Oh, there it is there too. You can kind of see it. Says mobile phones on the sign. That's another one. So, in the morning they're going to pull out their signs, pull out their shelves and everything. You can see it. There you go, mobile phones. So why is there like 4 or 5 mobile phone stores in one area? You might be just thinking, oh, look, it's because the labor costs and the rent is so low that they can afford to keep the business going, which is true. The labor costs and the rent is low. But there's also another reason. Oh, here's another one. This is another mobile phone place. You can see it's like nighttime and there's 24 hours basically open selling mobile phones. And if you look closely, look at all the mobile phones in the glass there. They're all secondhand phones. Now, the other reason, it's not just that labor's cheap and that the rent is cheap. It's that the mobile phones are cheap too, because all of these mobile phones are stolen. They're actually stolen mobile phones. So what they do is they actually, I'm gonna keep walking, so I want to keep walking, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mobile phone stores all in this one little area, and this is an area near all of the tourists. What a surprise. Now, what they do is they have gangs of men go out and actively rob, steal. They ride on motorbikes and they snatch the phone while you're holding it. So I've got to be careful standing here too, by the way. Someone might snatch my phone while I'm standing here. My phone was stolen as well. This is how I know about this whole scam. And so they go out there, they steal the mobile phones and they sell them to these stores. There's another one right there. There's another mobile phone place right there. So that's 6 mobile phone stores, like not even within 50 meters. I'm going to keep walking and tell you guys how it all works. So they have people that will actively go out and attack tourists. The government doesn't care. The government, it's so strange that these people, it's in their best interest to try to attract more tourists, you would think. But that's how racist the Cambodian people are, and they truly are. They are by far the most disgustingly racist people I've ever seen in my life, ever met in my life. I've been here 4 months. These people are truly despicable. It doesn't mean you can't, weave out a good life here. You just have to stay away from the locals because they're pieces of shit. And the government, imagine that, the government knows that their people are actively attacking tourists and they do nothing about it. Why? Because the government hates foreigners as well. It's so hilariously stupid and a little bit strange and weird at the same time that they kind of want tourists to come here so they can scam them and they can run a business and sell things to them and, fill up their hotels. But they also hate tourists at the same time. There's a massive superiority complex amongst the Cambodian people, and it's tied into them being racist, but it's not grounded in any reality. These fuckers have done nothing, never done anything. Every technology they use was invented by a white guy. These useless pieces of shit have never done anything. Like, but they have this complex. They actually think that they're better than everybody, especially tourists. So tourists will come here and they will like treat them like shit, and they will want what the tourists have, but it's almost like they don't. They're too stupid to comprehend that the tourists have more than them because, well, they come from better societies. It's so whack. So they want us to come here just so that they can treat us like shit. Like, it is truly amazing. Let's see if this car is going to try to run me over, because it happens quite often. They'll actively try to hurt you because they hate white people here. So that's the scam. Guys go out there robbing tourists. They give those mobile phones to the mobile phone stores, and they get a little bit of cash for it. And then the margin is probably quite high. And then the store is able to have a lot of stock basically on the cheap, resell it to tourists, and scam the tourists. Imagine, I bet there's probably a few scenarios where someone has had their phone stolen and then gone to a store to try to get their phone, get a similar phone but secondhand. And then they've discovered that the phone that they just went to buy back from the store was in fact the phone that was stolen from them. I bet that happens quite often here. And part of the, like, this is it. You just don't come to Cambodia. Like, just don't feed these criminals. Don't come here. Don't waste your money. Don't even go to Angkor Wat or any of their fucking useless temples. You're basically just giving money to racist scumbags that hate you. And they're racist pieces of shit, these Cambodians. They truly are. So, if you're considering traveling here, just don't do it, please. You will regret it. I have not met anybody that actually enjoys this country. Everybody hates this country. If you come here, you will regret it.